Thanks for joining our webinar. We're excited to share the results of Tremendous' holiday gifting study. The goal today is to leave you with practical, actionable advice on how to create an employee holiday gifting program. To start, we'll introduce ourselves.
Hey, my name is Ian Floyd. I'm in charge of research and insights at Tremendous. And that's a fancy way of saying it's my job to find answers to hard questions that could really benefit our clients. And so the research we're about to present today is a good example of that.
And I'm JP Allen. I'm Senior Lifecycle Marketing Manager at Tremendous. That's a fancy way of saying I work on sending the right message at the right time. I also sometimes get involved with research projects like this one. Both Ian and I will be happy to answer any questions at the end of the presentation, but let's get into it. So we have everyone here for an hour. Our goal is to share some interesting data, leave time for questions, but also have some fun. Our talk will be lighthearted and conversational. We're giving everyone in attendance $10 for completing a survey, and 3 lucky attendees will get $100 for winning mini contests that we'll share throughout. The survey link is at the bottom of every slide. You can complete it during or after the webinar, whenever works for you. We'll publish the results later. Your personal information is confidential, and any results we share will be anonymous. So let's get started. For business leaders, HR professionals, and people managers, keeping employees satisfied and engaged is a big part of the job. While raises, promotions, bonuses, and side projects are great ways to reward individual performance, holiday gifting is a common way to reward employees en masse. But holiday gifts are only worth it if you give the right gift. We wanted to know what kind of gifts yield the highest ROI, how long do positive effects from gifts last, and how much should companies spend on employee gifting? We couldn't find the data we were looking for online, so we took matters into our own hands. We surveyed 1,500 US-based workers across 10 industries. By doing this, we achieved statistical significance for these industries, which means these results are an accurate representation of how the average worker in these industries feels about employee holiday gifting. We recruited respondents from a wide representative audience across characteristics like ethnicity, gender, geography, and age, and by employment-related characteristics like employee count, HR team size, whether they're a manager or a contributor, what department they're in, their tenure at their current company, and whether they're paid hourly, salaried, or commission-based. We learned that the stakes for gifting are actually quite a bit higher than you might think. Giving employees gifts around the holidays is exceedingly common, according to our research. The right gift leads to a spike in job satisfaction that lasts for a year or more for 46% of people. A bad gift could be worse than giving no gift at all. And for the majority, 65% of employees, the right holiday gift is money. But companies regularly send the wrong gift. 31% of respondents felt unappreciated after getting a gift from their employer. As one person said, "What the hell am I supposed to do with $5?" So today we're going to cover how holiday gifting can go horribly wrong, what people generally get versus what they actually want, and the ROI of giving the right gift, and finally, how to approach your holiday gifting budget. So I'll hand it off to Ian for the next section.
A bad employee gift can negatively impact job satisfaction, and that means some companies actually pay to make their employees feel worse. In fact, 31% of employees have received a gift that made them feel distinctly unappreciated. Before we get into how employers can mess up holiday gifting, let's do a quick contest. Type your answer in the chat. We'll give you 60 seconds, and JP's favorite gets $100. So what's the worst holiday gift that you've ever received from a boss? Get creative.
We'll give it a little bit to get some responses.
Oh, it says chat is disabled. Well, that's awkward. However, you're submitting answers in the Q&A, we can see that. So just go ahead and do it that way. Sorry. We got one rolling in, a frozen turkey. A tie-dye sweatshirt with the company logo. Homemade pie, a raffle ticket. Soaps that I didn't need. Ooh, a verbal shout out. That one's good. All right. It looks like we're gonna go with
I think I think a verbal shout out is maybe the my favorite one. Although raffle ticket was pretty close because that's not even you don't even know if it's a gift when you get it. So congratulations to the winner of our first of three contests. I actually don't see the name of the person who said that, but
I believe it's Pamela.
Pamela. So yeah, Pamela, if you could email marketing@tremendous.com with the subject line winner, winner, turkey dinner, we will send you more than a verbal shout out. We'll send you $100 reward. And there are going to be a couple more quizzes in here. So this isn't the last opportunity.
Cool. Let's go to the next slide. Cool. So what makes people feel unappreciated? We received hundreds of responses from people who received company swag as a gift, and surprise, surprise, no one was thrilled. And when we asked what gift they want in the future, only 2% of people said company swag. So we asked respondents to tell us about their horrible gifts from bosses, and few big themes stood out. People don't want gift cards worth less than $15. They don't want gift cards they'll never use for stores that they don't like. Utilitarian gifts like screwdrivers or umbrellas. And they really don't want food items like hams or turkeys. And so workers are acutely aware of how much money they've helped generate for business leaders, and a tepid gift adds insult to injury for those who already feel undercompensated. You can hear it from their words. They got company swag that they had to sign a form that allowed the company to tax them on. They got a $5 grocery card, a pin with the company's name on it, a t-shirt, a useless branded crap, coupons for free pretzels, a hat and a pen. So a lot of stuff that people don't love. And speaking of raises and promotions, sending gifts in lieu of bonuses, raises, and other performance-based rewards will not go over well. Most consider it insulting. So this quote from a respondent about sums it up. Our boss had recently let us know that we weren't going to receive end of year bonuses, and then he gave everyone an impersonal package of jams and jellies. This was literally what happened with Chevy Chase's character on the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So don't send jams and jellies. And if you're wondering who is most likely to feel unappreciated by a holiday gift, the following people are statistically predisposed to feeling snubbed. The data suggests it's workers located in the West, in urban areas, with young employees. So do with that what you will. And ultimately, a decent gift won't fix a broken workplace. A bad gift will make poor culture, low salary, or a toxic work environment all the more stark. Holiday gifts should be used as a blanket approach to bolstering employee satisfaction and engagement, but they're not a replacement for rewarding individual performance.
So now that we've given you some specific examples of how gifting can go wrong, what do people typically get and how does it differ from what they want? The respondents we surveyed in different industries reported receiving gift cards, team dinners, swag, and money. 37% have gotten gift cards to a specific retailer. A team dinner at a nice restaurant is also common at 28%, especially among senior management, IT, and urban respondents. If you break the data down by company size, smaller companies are more likely to give employees money, and larger companies give swag, gift cards, and team dinners. So as we get into this, another quiz. This one's multiple choice, and the first correct answer gets the reward. Which of the following is statistically most likely to give unsatisfactory gifts? Companies with no dedicated HR person, one dedicated HR person, 2 to 5, or a whole HR department? Okay, see a couple answers.
Cool. Looks like Alice, looks like you got the right answer.
Yeah, congratulations. I was surprised by this as well when we saw this, but the correct answer is C. 2 to 5 HR professionals. We'll dig into exactly what they're sending and why these gifts tend to make people unsatisfied. But when you get the chance, email marketing@tremendous.com with the same subject line, winner, winner, turkey dinner, and we'll send your reward. So back to the research. As we just noted, HR teams of 2 to 5 professionals often send the wrong gift. Teams of this size are most likely to send gift cards to specific retailers, team dinners, swag, or just a thank you note. It's important to note that we're not suggesting these are bad things to give employees ever, but if you're framing it as a holiday gift, these gifts tend to rub people the wrong way. So what holiday gift do employees actually want? Respondents made their preferences very clear. They want money. The top 3 ideal holiday gifts were money as a cash or check, money added to a paycheck, and money as a Visa, gift card, PayPal, or Venmo transaction. So when in doubt, send money. If you group the least desired holiday gifts together, you'll notice a theme as well. People don't want their employer to choose a gift for them. A specific donation, an experience, swag, a dinner, a specific gift card to an individual retailer. Instead, they want choice, money or paid time off. Why do they want money? In respondents' own words, it comes back to our themes of choice and feeling valued. So to pull out just 2 quotes, a little bonus or just a little extra money would make me feel better rather than something like ordering cheap pizza for everyone. And I give so much to my company, and it would be best to have more money at the holidays. But money isn't personal. It doesn't have warmth, right? Well, our survey said that people don't really care. 65.5% of respondents said they didn't care if gifts were personalized. Instead, people care about who the gift comes from. Employees want a gift from their boss or the CEO, with a slight preference for the former. Very few, 4%, want a present signed from HR. If you break the data down by income, high-earning employees prefer a gift from their boss, while lower-earning employees prefer a gift from the company. However, if you do want to personalize an employee gift, half of respondents say a personalized note from their boss will suffice, along with a gift, of course. Thank you notes alone don't get much love. And to pull out one quote, a gift makes me feel appreciated, as it usually comes with a nice thank you for all your hard work note. Interestingly, 14% of respondents say the gift must be picked out specifically for them, so tough crowd. Consider personalizing gifts more for senior managers or IT personnel.
So, how does receiving your ideal holiday gift affect job satisfaction? To be honest, our findings kind of shocked us. First, we looked at how people feel about their current job and company. And the vast majority, 85% of respondents, said that they are either satisfied or very satisfied with their jobs. And about equal numbers are satisfied with their company. And a shockingly high number, 91.5% of people feel that they're either engaged or very engaged at work. Those numbers seem quite high to us, and you all presumably sit in HR roles. I'm curious if that holds true for you. Feel free to share your feedback in the comments. It feels very high. And so a whopping 75% of survey respondents said that their level of job satisfaction notably increases when they receive their ideal holiday gift. So those earning 150K or more are most likely to view their supervisors and leaders, quote, much more positively after they receive a good holiday gift. Those improvements to job satisfaction are great, but we want to know how long those improvements would last. So we asked. And this gets us to quiz number 3. The right answer gets $100. How long did these feelings of improved job satisfaction last for 46% of respondents? 1 to 2 weeks, 1 to 2 months, 3 to 5 months, 6 to 11 months, or 1 year or more? Got some answers rolling in. Cool. It looks like Madison You got the correct answer, which is E, 1 year or more. So congratulations. When you have a chance, please email us at marketing@tremendous.com with the subject line, winner, winner, turkey dinner. We'll get you paid today. Cool. And so increased job satisfaction lingers longer than you might expect. A 92% said that positive sentiment would last at least 1 month. Nearly 46% said that it would last a year or more. And a surprisingly small number of workers, only 8%, said the improvement would end within a couple of weeks. And if you break those numbers down by income, those earning less than 100K a year or more, those earning less than 100K a year are more likely to see an improved attitude last 1 year or more. So overwhelmingly, an employee gift around the holiday season can make people feel valued, appreciated, motivated, and in several instances, people report that they felt needed. You can hear it from their words, I matter, they appreciate me, I feel appreciated, I feel valued, the company cares about me, I feel motivated to do more.
So we've gone through how employers often get holiday gifts wrong, what employees want versus what they actually tend to get, and how the right gift affects job satisfaction. So now we'll wrap it up by applying all of this to setting up your holiday gifting budget. When creating and justifying your budget, you can look at 2 dimensions: who receives a gift and how much you spend per employee. And for the budget constrained, don't worry, the survey data offers insights for you too. So who should receive a holiday gift? In a word, everyone. Raises, bonuses, and promotions are a targeted tool for rewarding performance, but holiday gifts should be used as a sweeping gesture for recognition and appreciation. American workers seem to agree. Respondents overwhelmingly, 65%, think everyone at the company should receive a gift. But how should businesses determine the dollar amount to spend per employee? Here, opinions are more split. 35% of respondents said everyone at the company should receive the same dollar amount, but 24% said this dollar amount should increase or decrease based on company or department performance. Another 28% said it should be calculated on individual benchmarks like salary, seniority, or tenure. But one thing is clear: most employees don't think a holiday gift is equivalent to a performance bonus. Only 13% said the dollar amount should be personalized to individual employee achievement. Nearly half, so 44% of respondents said a gift that costs $100 or less would be ideal. Another 22% said the cost doesn't matter. So you can satisfy about 2/3 of employees with a gift in that range. Meanwhile, 5% expect a gift between $1,000 and $5,000. The folks with higher expectations tend to be in operations, production, IT, finance, or senior management. But if you're taking a broad approach to employee gifting, a $100 gift could be a small price to pay for a sizable boost in engagement. Spread out over a year, that's 4.8 cents per hour for a full-time employee. So what about companies with budget constraints? Respondents signaled they'd be open to a smaller or no holiday gift when the company isn't doing great. A little over half of employees said they should only receive a gift if the company's doing well financially. When asked how budgets should be allocated for holiday gifting, a quarter of respondents said dollar amounts should be tied to company or department performance. So if you need to make cuts to your holiday gifting program year over year, explaining the rationale goes a long way towards keeping people happy. Or better yet, you can introduce a tiered system to gifting. So give everyone a set dollar amount, say $50, and then depending on company or department performance, add a dollar amount onto that. This helps motivate employees to hit established company goals and makes the conversation easier if budgets end up being constrained. Getting the right gift for the holidays requires only that business leaders and HR professionals avoid overcomplicating things. The majority of people will be perfectly pleased with $50 to $100 to spend however they'd like from their boss or leadership team, maybe with a thank you note attached. And for at least 50% of respondents, this gift will make them feel appreciated and boost their level of job satisfaction for a year or more. One quick side note about bonuses in general. In addition to our original research, we also reviewed existing literature on the topic of employee gifts and bonuses. We discovered one report in particular, an extensive study from Norway conducted over 2 years that found employees prefer smaller incentives delivered regularly over a single annual bonus. So to maximize employee retention rate, consider splitting employee bonuses into 4 payouts delivered quarterly. Before we conclude, we've got a couple more slides, but quick reminder about the survey. In addition to trying to understand gifts from the employee perspective, we're doing a survey to see how HR professionals like yourselves approach holiday gifting. We'll pay you $10 for your input, and we'll share a report once it's live. So before we get into questions, thank you so much for joining us today. And quick plug, if you're interested in sending holiday gifts or employee rewards, the simplest way to do it is Tremendous. We are a platform for sending rewards, incentives, and payouts around the world. Hundreds of organizations, big and small, including Google, Amazon, and Harvard, use Tremendous to send millions in rewards and incentives. And you can offer your employees their choice of hundreds of rewards, and it's all free to send. A $100 gift card costs $100. We can also do the bank transfers, PayPal, Venmo that we mentioned earlier that a lot of employees prefer. So head to tremendous.com to create a gift in minutes, or book a time to let our experts give you a tour.